the Lord has commanded. Each one is to gather as much as he needs. You may take an omer for each person in your tent." So the Israelites did this. Some gathered more and some less. When they measured it by the omer, he who gathered much had no excess, and he who gathered little had no shortfall. Each one gathered as much as he needed to eat. Then Moses said to them, "No one may keep any of it until morning." But they did not listen to Moses. Some people left part of it until morning, and it became infested with maggots and began to smell.
So, as I was washing my dishes, I had an interesting insight come to me again. And what I was beginning to see is that this biblical story of gathering the manna in the wilderness is a manifestation principle. What I'm seeing from this story and from this commandment to only gather what is needed for the day, as in the daily bread, right? That speaks to me of manifestation according to organic vibration, the organic flow of your vibration flowing throughout your life. It's the energy, it's the vibration, the frequency that you emit, and that comes flowing back to your life. It's a very effortless way of manifestation, whereas the other form of manifestation that is often practiced is to gather more than you need for that one day, right? And one could correlate that with if you're trying to manifest through mentalism and you have your checklist of what you would like to obtain and achieve in your life. For example, more money, a new house, a new car, more of the materialistic leanings. Not saying that material things are bad. I'm not saying that at all. But the method of manifestation, this method is from the mind. You have your logistics, your checklist. You have determined what you want in your life. And this could be considered gathering more manna than what you need for your daily needs, right? And the manna spoiled. And in some ways, we can manifest these material things, but they can become weights and burdens on us after a while, because they were manifested through the mind, and the mind always has trouble attached to it. The gathering of the daily manna, is that surrender to your energy, where you know that you are worthy, you are aware of your self-worth, and the universe is just reflecting that back to you, and you just live in that surrendered state and in that flow state daily, day by day, and the energy of the universe will bring you every day that which you need. And this is more an organic way of manifesting, and it doesn't have all the hang-ups of ego and the headaches attached to it, right? Like, take me for example. I am completely in the flow of organic gathering of manna. The manna is brought to me. Everything is brought to me freely without me having to make a list of what I want. My neighbors bring me free supper almost every day. My friends offered me to fix my truck, fix the floor in my truck for free. The same friends offered me free firewood, and it's only 5 miles out of town. Everything is coming to me freely. I don't have to sit and worry, how I'm going to meet this need. Money, I have money coming in from different places without me sitting and worrying how am I going to have money come in. I am in the flow of the daily manna. I'm not trying to gather more than what I need for this day, right? I could try to manifest a house. I could try to manifest a new car, but you could get trouble with those things. There could be negative energies attached to it that will then become a burden to you, which is symbolized by the maggots, by the rot, right? Where a blessing can actually become a curse for you. Living on daily manna is so easy. It takes no effort, and it's like an engine it's self-propelled. Your vibration, your heart vibration, keeps propelling, keeps pumping out this frequency that brings you more things daily. Just the things you need, right? You might have thought, like I often do, I might think, oh, it would be nice to have this or that. But I don't think and obsess about it. I just had the thought, and I thought, and it's usually something I need. It's not something I want. It's practical, like my firewood, the truck repair and all that. Those are beautiful offerings, beautiful gifts. And everything I need comes to me. Some neighbor wants to offer me something, gives me a gift. And that's how I have been living for the last 2 years. Everything I need, everything I'm worthy of, everything I deserve will come to me as daily bread, daily manna. I don't have to collect and gather to make sure I have enough for the day after, right? I always have what I need. And this thought just came to me, how that parable of the manna in the wilderness is a good example of the manifestation principle and how it can be practiced. You can gather more and try and save it for the next day, and it'll turn to rot on you because you're not trusting that fresh manna will come again the next day and the next day and the next day, right? I hope that makes sense and blesses someone today. I'm about to have supper here, so I cooked it myself. Tonight the neighbor didn't bring supper. I wouldn't be surprised if they would offer me again, so sometimes we have miscommunication. But I just live perpetually in gratitude, and people just bring me gifts daily, really daily. It's wonderful.